Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, as we are just 2 minutes away from rolling into the start of the game for the boys' senior night at home. What to talk about here? Right now, both teams are coming back from, we'll call it interesting, schedule that they've been having. Overall, both have kept it competitive, but struggling. Let's talk stats real quick. So for Landon Johnson, he hit 283. Mason Meyer, 225. Tyler Cook, 145. And Colin Ashby, 101. In comparison, as the floor is getting shaken behind me, in comparison for the Fort Zumwalt Panthers, they have some high-scoring individuals, but overall, not anything to write home about. Points. Oh, it's mixed up. They have one with Britton McGee. He's at 405, but everybody else barely scraping the 200 mark. Bryce Williams, 193. TJ Mahone with 184, and Ryan Veneman. Now, in addition from the last game is my color commentator,
Jack O'Brien,
who will be joining us tonight. What are your thoughts on this, Jack?
Should be a hard-fought game. I think both of these teams are really competitive, and yeah, it should be a great game on senior night at home.
All right, we are rolling into the national anthem. No band tonight. They're off doing their own thing. Student section, while small, making itself known. In comparison to last game, there's a definitive increase in size for Fort Zumwalt North. I'm still not quite sure what their theme is here. They seem to have a guy in a cowboy hat, some golf individuals.
Doesn't really seem to be having a theme.
And just a mixture. Eagles, on the other hand, I think they're news reporters.
Seems that way.
As we go into the starting five. Starting off, number 2, Ryan Veneman. Number 4, Britton McGee. Number 5, Jacob Johnson. Number 14, Charleston Thompson. And lastly, the big man himself, number 32, Xavier Jackson. In response, the Eagles throw in Number 12, Tyler Cook. Number 14, Mason Meyer.
Student section making itself rowdy.
Number 24, Colin Ashby.
The shooter.
And number 32, Landon Johnson. And last but certainly not least, number 50, Van Kozlowski. And we go into tip-off. It looks like Van versus Thompson.
Not sure if they're going to go with an offensive tip or tip it back, but
ball goes north. Number 5, Johnson has it.
for Zumwalt North student section making themselves known as well as an away game.
There's a shot, and it's good. Early score from numbers 2, Ryan Veneman. Tyler Cook moving up the court. Cook with it again. Kozlowski has it. No dice there. McGee with it. The shot, clean, making it 5-0. Eagles really having to square up this defense. 6-0, my apologies. Cook against Johnson. Kozlowski over to Johnson. Back to Cook, back to Kozlowski. Ball to Johnson.
That mid-range is so pure by Johnson.
Both student sections hyped up after the girls win just a couple of minutes before.
Blowout.
McGee, and there goes the shot. No good, but 14 has it, and down goes Johnson, and Thompson for the score.
If the Eagles want to win this game, they can't give up offensive boards.
2-8 with less than 2 minutes in. Cook to Kozlowski, Kozlowski to Johnson. Johnson rolls up, blocked. His attempt looked like it was to Ashby, but a solid defense out of the Panthers shuts that down early as.
And if that got into his hands, that's going up. Might as well get it out the net.
As number 20, Caden Thornton takes the court. Cook looking for opportunity. Thornton. Kozlowski with it. Meyer. Meyer to Johnson. Johnson to Kozlowski. Kozlowski to Cook. Kozlowski shoots. Bounces out. With Jackson getting a hold of it. Jackson to Johnson. Johnson to Thompson. Yeah, defense definitely needing probably to switch man to man at what we're sitting at. There goes the shot, and it's clear.
Great shooting team, honestly.
Jacob Johnson really stacking the board against the Eagles. At the rate it's going, it's going to be a wipe. Hopefully not. Cook with the ball.
Cook is definitely somebody you want bringing up the ball. Great point guard, great facilitator.
Cook to Johnson. He catches a foul.
Liberty back in their zone.
Hopefully they're able to squeeze something out here. They haven't been lucky on the close
Corner
twos.
shot. Shot by Mason Meyer.
As rolls in Johnson. Johnson to Thompson. Thompson moving in, and he's good. 5 to 13.
Strong lay.
Strong jump and strong from the corner as well. Looks like Panthers looking to sub in number 10, TJ Mahone. As the Eagles respond with number 34, Michael Buckley.
Dump off pass. Kozlowski with the lay.
Veneman has it. Veneman doesn't anymore. Thompson catching it. Back to Veneman.
Looking for an open lane.
Defense shaping up, but rifles it over to Thompson. Open lane.
Board by Caden Thornton.
Cook has it. Johnson has it. Cook has it. Kozlowski has it. Back to Cook.
Good pass.
Shot's a little far.
Tough shot.
McGee to Thompson. Thompson shoots.
Good box out by Van. Steal. Good effort by Tyler Cook.
Solid effort. Catches himself a foul. Soderman looking to contest. Jesus Christ, that's a loud student section making themselves well and clearly known. The table is shaking.
Our student section responding. Looking to sub in 24 Ashby.
Good shot out of Thompson there. Off the court goes Van, and number 14, Mason Meyer. On the court, Ashby and Buckley. The shot, good. Making it 7 to 15.
Back to Cook.
Cook has done good so far. Moving up.
Great ball handler, great shooter. Pretty much can do everything. Good hustle.
Buckley with it. To Johnson. Back to Cook. Looking for anything here and finding nothing but the enemy team. McGee with it. McGee to Mahone. Mahone to Veneman. Back to Mahone.
Cook playing up. Coming through. Shot goes up.
No good.
Offensive
Veneman has it
rebound.
again.
Charge. Offensive foul on number 2, Veneman.
Cook moving the ball up the court.
So Johnson.
Johnson
Spin
trying
move.
to,
Blocked out of bounds.
Johnson trying for something.
If I were Liberty here, I would go to the corner to Ashby.
I was just saying, it's been their best bet. They've tried it, but the defense
And here
out
it is.
of North, again, they're just stacking the block.
Layup by Johnson. Landon's had a great season this season, honestly.
Thompson has it.
Bump down, mislay. Looking for a screen.
Loses
Turns
it.
over. Out of bounds off TJ. Inbounds it to Cook. Student section loud. Cook looking for a screen. To Mason Meyer. Back to Cook. Fake shot. Low look pass. Mason Meyer for three.
Boom. Clean performance out of him.
Great ball movement. Dump down pass to McGee for a lay. Inbound to Cook.
Overall, again, very loud student section. Cook's had a very solid season, and he scored plenty, but he's well known for getting people in the right position and tossing it over to them, especially Ashby recently for going for threes.
And he's been doing that very well recently, especially this game. To Mason Meyer, to Cook, pump fake, dump down to Caden Thornton, and one foul. Going to the line, Caden Thornton.
38-3 left on the clock. Eagles stacking their way back up.
Caden Thornton at the line. It's good.
That makes the score.
Subbing in is Michael Buckley for Colin Ashby. Coach Soderman looking to sub in Jackson Ryan. I guess not anymore. Caden Thornton, good. Inbound to Jacob Johnson. Steal by Buckley. Back to Buckley, to Johnson. Layup is good. Into McGee, to Jacob Johnson. Dribbling it up the court. Liberty back in their zone. To Mahoney. Skip to McGee. Pump fake, shot goes up.
Ooh, 15
Rebound.
seconds.
Eagles ball, offensive foul.
Britton McGee, number 4, their highest scorer by far with 405. He's shot himself a couple of threes, 75 out of 191. The rest of the team, however, besides Ryan Veneman, really does not attempt it. In comparison, the Eagles, well,
To Mason Meyer for three. Good. That's 3 threes for Mason Meyer.
they have a little bit more luck as the period ends 19-17. Eagles on their threes, a little bit more, not consistent, but have attempted more. Landon Johnson, 23. Mason Meyer, 129. Tyler Cook, 71. And Ashby, 70. They've made 10, 46, 21, 28, and 9, respectively.
Ashby, our highest percentage shooter. Great first quarter by the Eagles, coming out hot after a slow start, coming back out on top.
And finally figured out the defensive line. Struggling to break through, but able to do it a little bit more consistently than they did previously on the Panthers' own defense. Panthers, on the other hand, coming out hot, but really cooling down as the period went on.
I guess Liberty figured out a way to stop McGee and Charleston Thompson. Eagles coming back out on top. Panthers coming back out ready to battle back. And that no-look pass from Tyler Cook was just, to Mason Meyer for the three, was just great. T. Cook bringing up the ball. Looking for a screen to Mason Meyer. Dump down to Landon Johnson. Back to Cook. Cook to Ashby. Turnover. To Thompson. To Jones. Oh, wait. My apologies, Johnson. To Mahoney. Mahoney waiting for some opportunity. To Johnson. To Thompson. Caden Thornton with the steal. Tyler Cook bringing it up. Back to Thornton. Hand off to Meyer. Looking for Johnson. Back cut Tyler Cook. Back to Mason Meyer. Dump down to Landon Johnson. Layup is good.
Charleston Thompson, the guy you keep seeing on the court, number 14 for the Panthers. He's got 127, but where he excels is defense.
Steal by Mason Meyer. Pulls it out to Ashby. Steal by McGee. Back to Mahoney. Mahoney takes it past half court. Dribbling in. Layup is good. Man, that was tough.
Thompson, again, 14, 94 rebounds.
Mahoney
Number 10, TJ Mahoney, who you just saw score. He's at 184 for the season. And he's not so much defensive. He's got 53 rebounds, but definitively on the offense, he seems to like to chill in his nice little corner in the 2 box and just wait.
Yeah. That was a crafty lay, though. Mahoney at the free throw line, shoots, short, goes in. Inbound to Tyler Cook. Pass half court, makes a move to Van Klavzlowski, to Meyer, dump down to, foul by McGee.
Overall, it's been a clean game so far. We're 2 minutes into the second.
Johnson to Colin Ashby, back to Johnson. Takes it in, out to Meyer. Papa Soderman wants him to give it back. Back to Van. Shoots, air ball. It's an open shot.
Zumwalt North.
Don't go in.
Student section having a blast with that one.
Looking to sub in Jackson Ryan for Van Klavzlowski.
Panthers keeping it close to the Eagles. 21-20. It's just been back and forth so far. After that rough start for the Eagles on the first, they've kept it, but the Panthers have caught up.
For sure. Johnson to Mahoney. Mahoney looking. Dribbles to the middle. Still looking. Goes into the corner to, goes it down. Good lay.
Still no foul. Xavier Jackson.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Back to Tyler Cook, to Mason Meyer, looking to shoot, to Johnson. Looking for a lane. Good chase by Jackson Ryan. Too late, out of bounds.
5 minutes on the clock. Just barely squeaking, making it 22-21 in favor of the Panthers.
Panthers coming back.
Eagles looking to score, but Xavier Jackson shutting it down in all opportunities alongside Charleston Thompson.
Looking to check in Bryson Beardsley into the game. Dump off to Jackson, lay is good. A little bump afterwards. Inbound to Cook. Cook dribbling to Johnson. Looking for Cook. Dump down to Johnson. To Ashby, might as well get it out your net. Boom, good shot.
Eagles.
Timeout by Coach Soderman. Great shot by Colin Ashby.
Good swing back for the Eagles, 24-24. Wow, it's been a lot closer. I asked for some score predictions going into this. Out of the Panthers, I heard basically 64-59, 65-50, 100-2, but that's a given. And for the Eagles, I heard basically the same thing, but in reverse. 64-59 Eagles, 65-50 Eagles, but it's been a lot closer than I think either team has realized. Coming out of their schedule, the Panthers are coming in. They lost their last game against South, which their girls team won. They lost 72-50, but they won against North Point, Parkway, Washington, East, Timberland, and Prairie, 71-68, 64-59, 51, and 74 respectively. They lost against Melville, 92-73.
Inbound to Johnson. Looking for a trap to McGee. Back to Johnson. To Veneman. Looking for an opening. Thompson. Steal by Mason Meyer for the lay. Fouled. And honestly, I think going into halftime, I feel like some coaches are going to make an adjustment. One of them is going to run away with this.
I agree. It's been close, but it's been very, very clean. Of course, they've gotten away with some things that are questionable, but 1 and 2 for the game that they're playing, that's either luck or a ridiculous amount of sportsmanship.
Yeah. Subbing in Caden Thornton for Ashby, looking to sub in Michael Buckley.
Shot's good.
For Jackson Ryan. And we started off this season with averaging almost 18 turnovers a game, and I think we've cleaned it up, especially this game, with less turnovers, maybe. Skips over to number 12. Aiden Burnett. Dump down to Jackson, back to McGee. Corner shot, good. That's McGee's.
Shots like this keep happening. It's not going to matter how good the defense is because you keep leaving the guy in the corner open.
Dives on it. Panthers ball. Out on what seemed like to be Caden Thornton.
4 minutes 30.
Tyler Cook subbing in for Bryson Beardsley. Inbound to Johnson. Looking for Aiden Burnett. Down to McGee. Up to the corner. Steal by Johnson. Dunk it. And one. Oh. Foul by McGee. Landon Johnson going to the free throw line. I'm sure he'll never forget having a chance to take the lead with 0 seconds left with 3 free throws against Howell North.
Yeah.
I'm sure that
shot. Somebody
screaming, "That's my man."
They got to make that a little bit more high pitch, and it might have just worked. 27-27, 3:15.
Mahoney subbing in for Johnson. Good.
That's my man. Still not working.
It's not your man. Caden
you don't know him.
Gabe Short coming in for Caden Thornton. Burnett inbounding to Mahoney. Looking to pass to Veneman. Gets trapped. Dives on it. Mason Meyer dives on it. Back to Tyler Cook. Going up to Gabe. And one, Gabe.
30-27.
Eagles gaining momentum as Gabe Short hits a fast break layup. Student section getting rowdy. Might have a little back and forth if they respond.
They seem content to wait. And, kind of mind their time. Eagles playing a much cleaner game. I would say much, but Eagles definitely playing a cleaner game than Fort Zumwalt. Is this accurate, Will? Is this accurate? So Fort Zumwalt North is at 7 fouls. The Eagles 1. So it's a much cleaner game.
I think that one foul was the and one for TJ Mahoney. Panthers are an aggressive team for sure. Mahoney stripped, gets it back. Looking for an opening. Floater. Oh, pass to
Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson for the layup. Tyler Cook bringing it up. Looking for a screen from Short. Over to Meyer. Down to Landon Johnson. Skip to Tyler Cook. Drives. Back to Mason Meyer. Looking for a screen. to Gabe Short. To Tyler Cook. Tyler Cook looking for an opening. Back to Gabe Short. Passes off to Buckley. He should have gone up with that. That was wide open. Over to Mahoney in the corner. Drives. Step back Jay. Good. That was tough.
30-31. Panthers leading again. Been back and forth all night, and I have a feeling it'll continue to be.
Cook looking for a screen. Crosses back.
Panthers.
Mason Meyer.
Panthers figure something out about the Liberty offense the Eagles have not quite realized yet.
Michael Buckley back cuts. Over to Johnson. Johnson looking for a drive. Off the backboard, just off. Thompson driving. Not going to stop. Corner.
Oh.
Rebound by Johnson.
First bounce out of the game. Ashby actually looking to take the court come next stoppage.
Shot by Mason Meyer is short. Eagles ball out on McGee. Colin Ashby subbing in for Michael Buckley. Michael Buckley is a very hard player. Almost ending his senior year. What do you think about the seniors on our team?
We've had a very good team. They finally, it took them a little bit, but they figured out their game. Sutterman's throwing his cards.
As McGee hits a wing three, that's, I think, his 5th three. You got to find a way to stop him if you want to win this game. Mason Meyer looking for Tyler Cook. Tyler Cook with the shot.
Oh.
Pull back by Gabe Short. Dive on it. Oh. That was, he got his jersey pulled, I'm pretty sure. McGee coming out of the game for Danny Potts. Ashby coming out.
Mahoney's had a very good game comparatively to Cook. Able to move the ball up pretty well. Perfect example there.
Dump down to Thompson, fadeaway jumper. Off the back iron, rebound by Johnson.
25.
Over to Cook, back to Johnson. Takes it past half. Mahoney guarding Tyler Cook. Waiting out the clock, looking for the last shot. Tyler Cook. Fouled by Thompson. Thompson's a very aggressive player.
Yeah.
Colin Ashby.
He's been able to score, and he's gotten away with a couple maybe he shouldn't have. But, I mean, it's going to come back to bite him if this is all they know how to play. Cook looking for a pass.
Tyler Cook fade away. Oh, off the backboard. And that takes us into halftime.
And that's halftime, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you in about 10 minutes. Welcome back over to Eagles. We are winding down halftime and going into the third period. We have the Panthers leading by 4. Eagles keeping it close, though. It's been close back and forth all game. 30-34 right now, but, I mean.
Still anybody's game.
Definitively anyone's game. Eagles still only at 1 foul. I think North is at 8 or 9 right now. They're at 8. 45 seconds to go in the half.
Both teams have just been playing really hard, honestly. Diving on the floor, getting loose balls, offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, stuff like that. That's the stuff you got to do to win games. Especially on Liberty's end. I know that we're taught to dive on the floor, get loose balls, offensive, defensive rebounds.
Definitely a lot of commitment out of both teams. Eagles just making it a little bit more clean. I was not able to go talk to our partners over at ESPN, who are definitely not students that go here. There are about 12 of them. They're all broadcasters.
All professional.
Yes, very professional.
Blazers and everything.
They are also wearing shorts. I think the theme is Zoom call. If I had to, I think that's what our theme is.
That's what my dad does when he's on a work call.
Looks like Panthers are starting. Take it away, Jack.
And inbounded to Thompson. Thompson dribbles it up the court, guarded by Caden Thornton. Takes a screen, switch to Colin Ashby. Throws it over to Johnson. Caden Thornton jumps it. Thompson driving in. Good move. Layup is good. Bodying through everybody.
For 20 seconds. 2 points on the board.
Tyler Cook bringing it up for the Eagles. Calling some sort of play for Colin Ashby. Early Rico. Hands it off to Caden Thornton. Out to Tyler Cook. Jab. Spin move. Looks for a lane. Jumper. Short. Rebounded by Jackson. Up the court is Thompson. Jump stop over to Johnson. Looking for an open lane. Picks it up. Over to Veneman. Back to Johnson. Over to Thompson. Back to McGee. No good. Dang near 4 guys on Jackson. Still can't get a rebound.
Ball goes Eagles' way, but you're right on that. Tyler Cook trying not to fall over there at the end.
He's a hard player. Speaking of Tyler Cook, brings it up the court. Looks like he's getting a screen from Landon Johnson. Over to Meyer. Back to Meyer. Shot goes up. Ooh. Short. Johnson gets the rebound. Over to Veneman. I would shoot that. Floater off the back iron. Back to, foul.
Looks like Eagles are finally catching one. Quick 2 minutes of gameplay. Not super memorable though. Fast start. Slow finish so far. Veneman from the free throw line. Pretty accurate, 77.6%. He's made 45 out of 58.
45 out of 59. Yeah, he's at the line on the foul by Johnson. Looking to make his second free throw. Student section getting loud. Short, drops in. Inbound to Tyler Cook. Seems to bring up the ball every time. Over to Johnson. Drives in. Strong move over to Mason Meyer. Looking for Johnson. Spin move. Lay is good. Tough lay. Tough player. Throws it to absolutely nobody.
Casper the Ghost over there throwing on a uniform jersey for the first time in 300 years.
That's incredibly messed up.
Cook with the ball.
Taking it up the floor. Colin Ashby looking for a back screen of some sort. Over to Johnson. Looking for a lane. Oh my, blocked by Thompson, over to Meyer. Long, rebound by Johnson, over to Thornton. Back to Johnson in the corner, looking for a lane. And ref calls a travel on Landon Johnson, going the Panthers' way.
32-37. Zumwalt student section has only gotten more rowdy.
Looking to check in Michael Buckley for Colin Ashby.
Ashby's just been getting hard covered this game. They definitely watched the film of the last couple we've played because we keep tossing it over to our corners and getting lucky threes, but not happening so much this game.
That's what I would do if I was coach. I would sit on Colin Ashby. Over to Veneman, back to Johnson, back to Veneman. Drives it in, floater off the front rim and in. Caden Thornton inbound to Tyler Cook. In the corner for Buckley, pump fake. Back to Cook, looking for a screen. Over to Johnson in the corner, guarded by Jackson. Blows by, lay, missed. Panthers with a fast break. Johnson over to McGee, short. Rebound by Jackson.
Oh!
Jump ball, Caden Thornton and Jackson. Going the Eagles' way.
That was an aggressive 30 seconds there.
Ashby subbing in for Michael Buckley. Maybe a defensive-offensive trade here.
Looking for a shift. Already being covered by number 4, McGee.
McGee has some threes of his own this game. Tyler Cook, guarded by Mahoney, to Johnson, guarded by Burnett. Back to Cook, looking for a screen. Cross, pump fake, over to Caden Thornton. He gets tangled up with Mahoney.
Oh.
Throws it out of bounds. Going the Panthers' way.
Good attempt there by Cook to get a hold of it. Just didn't quite make contact.
Timeout by Coach Soderman. Get his guys in order. Zumwalt North student section getting rowdy.
Cheer, killing time as they flip into frame.
I think my head would explode probably.
And they run out. 4 minutes on the clock. Not a whole lot of action. Honestly, definitely for North, they picked up their game. Figured out something about the defense. The Eagles still struggling to break through, catching just a couple of lucky breaks, but only getting 2 since the start of the half.
I have a feeling that they're going to find their footing here soon, though. With Coach Soderman calling a timeout, talking it over with his team. If I was him, I would just tell them to take care of the ball. Especially take care of the ball and box out the big guy so they can get more offensive rebounds, more offensive looks.
Jackson just kind of chilling under the net has ruined 90% of their shot attempts just by being there. And they've got Thompson running around going after whoever's got it. And it's just an unfortunate combination for the opposing team.
Into Mahoney. Mahoney dribbles it up, guarded by Mason Meyer. McGee coming through. Over to Thompson. McGee coming off a screen to Mahoney. Mid-range jumper is short, rebounded by Johnson. Over to Cook. Cook takes it up with some speed. Takes a screen. Throws it over to Mason Meyer. Dribbles in. Over to Johnson. Puts up a three. Bang! Good shot by Landon Johnson.
35-39, clawing their way into something, recognizing as a game. 3:30 on the clock. The fourth, at the rate we're going, is going to be about as aggressive as you can get, as both teams are finally trading in some of those fouls that they've saved up.
McGee over to Burnett for the tough lay. Inbounded to Cook. And Landon Johnson can be a great shooter. Just not a very fast jumper. When he has his feet set, though, and wide open, he's going to make them. Speaking of Johnson, he drives in on Burnett. Tough lay, and one, ref. Looking to sub in Buckley and Van Kozlowski. Over to Thompson, back to Mahoney. Looks for a three, short, rebounded by Johnson, over to Cook. Throws it to
240.
Ashby, drives in, back to Johnson, over to Cook for a three. It's good.
Ooh.
Tyler Cook with his first three of the game. Hopefully many more to come. Coach Soderman with the energy.
40-41. The Patton and Coach Soderman squat.
Over to Thompson. Drives in to two people over Landon Johnson. Rebounded by Cook. Dribbling it up. Over to Thornton. Over to Meyer. Meyer Euro step. Short. Thompson taking it up with some pace. Ooh. Confidential call by the ref. Calls a blocking foul on Landon Johnson. Thompson going to the line.
That makes it the third of the game for the Eagles. 152, 40-41. Still as close as it was when we started.
We knew this was going to be a hard-fought game from the beginning, though. First free throw up, off the back iron, no good. Buckley coming in for Colin Ashby. Van Kozlowski coming in for Landon Johnson.
Thompson, usually a little bit more accurate than he's shown this game.
Makes the second free throw, though, coming out of the game. Jackson subbing in.
And they throw in their defender. Van and Jackson squaring up.
Good matchup. Tyler Cook bringing it up the ball. Dribbles it up to the corner. Looks for a screen from Van. Over to Mason. Over to Caden Thornton. Back to Tyler Cook. Dribbles. Looks for a screen from Van. Throws it to Van. Over to Thornton. Thornton driving. Throws it over Kozlowski. Good lay. Tough lay by Kozlowski.
Tying the game.
Inbound to McGee. Over to back to Mahoney, their point guard. Guarded by Cook. Mason Meyer in denial of Johnson. TJ just standing there dribbling. Oh, cross off Mason. Ooh. Soderman wanted him to dive on it. Over to Johnson, puts up a three, and it's good.
50.
Celebration.
50 seconds for the Eagles to respond.
Tyler Cook again, bringing it across half court, looking for a Rico from Van. Over to Thornton. Thornton driving, bringing it back out. Over to Van Kozlowski. Looking for Mason. Nope. Tyler Cook with the ball.
30
Over to
seconds.
Thornton again.
Need a three to tie this.
Buckley with the ball, looking for a screen. Handoff to Meyer, back to Van Kozlowski. 15 seconds remain. Tyler Cook dribbling, waiting for a clock to run out, looking for a screen. Pulls, step back three by Thornton, air ball. Going into the fourth quarter, 45-42, going in the way of the Panthers. Landon Johnson checking into the game.
And they're still, now they're done with air ball.
I mean,
Wow, it's been close. Eagles have 8 minutes to squeeze something out here. Zumwalt North has just had a fantastic game so far. Eagles staying in hand with them, but it's been a struggle for them to connect. Overall,
8 minutes left to play.
what is it?
Still anybody's game.
8 minutes to play here. And Eagles started ahead. They ended a little bit behind, but it's anybody's whoever comes out swinging and who can keep the momentum, that's their game. But it's been back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
I think that might be what Coach Soderman's drawing up here. Is either an inbounds play from what I can see, or and I would just tell them to play as hard as they can for the last 8 minutes of this game.
I agree.
This is their last home game, seniors' last game, or last home game, I should say. We play St. Dominic next Tuesday for districts. Mahoney, guarded by Landon Johnson. Looking for behind-the-back pass to Burnett, down to Johnson, over back to Mahoney. Trapped by the Eagles, back over to Johnson. I'm assuming
Mahoney's getting the ball again.
Yeah. Dribbles in, pass to Jackson for the lay.
You just can't block him. Every time he gets up in the air, it's over. It's either you foul him, which no good there.
He's so big. Bryson Beardsley in the game, guarded by Mahoney, bringing up the ball.
Beardsley fast, knows how to pass the ball, but oh.
Foul by TJ Mahoney on the back tap.
Can't do that one. Tyler Cook looking to get back in the game. But as I was saying, Beardsley, he's fast with the ball, and he's fast back off the court.
Tyler Cook inbounding the ball, saying that he stepped over the line. Landon Johnson for the lay, averaging probably almost 20 points a game this season, if I would have to guess.
He officially averages 12.9.
Wow. That's just horrible guessing by me. Honestly, over to McGee with the shot, short. Trying to box out Jackson, gets the rebound anyway. Tipped by Johnson. Mahoney, mid-range jump shot off the back iron. Still can't box out Jackson. Sorry.
So many
Johnson
J's.
over to Mahoney, step back three. Boom.
Half their team is Jackson, Johnson, another form of J, or Thompson. There's a lot of sons.
Yeah. We got Cook wheeling it over. Handoff to Johnson, guarded by Mahoney. He's actually really little. That's a foul by Mahoney.
Refs have been very lenient this game, I have to say.
I think I would do the same thing as Landon Johnson if I was him, having TJ guarding me.
Yeah.
This away student section going crazy. Inbound to Landon Johnson in the corner. Forced to dribble over to Gabe Short. Gabe Short back in the game, didn't even notice. Three by Mason Meyer, air ball. Happens to the best of us.
And Zumwalt North student section does not hesitate to remind him.
Mahoney bringing up the ball. 50-44 in the favor of the Panthers with 5:55 left. Thompson with the ball in over to Burnett, down to Johnson in the corner, guarded by Mason Meyer. Dribbles, trapped by Mason Meyer and Landon Johnson. Timeout called by Panthers head coach. Great defense by the Liberty Eagles.
5:42, they just need a little bit more on the board. Right now it's 2 threes or 3 twos, or a mixture of both. But to take away with this, it's got to be at least 3 shots.
Yep.
Which at the stage we're in is going to be difficult to connect with unless they can get on a roll. 5:42 clocked.
Student section showing off the moves. Eagles coming back out, hopefully with some fire to come back in this close game. In the game for the Eagles, Tyler Cook, Mason Meyer, Landon Johnson, Gabe Short, and Colin Ashby. Panthers with the ball. Back screen for Mahoney, inbounded to Thompson. Dribbles across half. Guarded by Mason Meyer. Makes a move. Turnover, Tyler Cook dribbling it up with some pace. Slows it down.
Guarded by Mahoney.
Over to Gabe Short, sophomore. Cutting into Gabe Short. Up, lay is good. Gabe Short, sophomore. Varsity basketball and varsity football.
He is staring down a brilliant 2 years.
Tries to pin it off the backboard, and they should call a goaltend. Yes, sir. Shook the backboard, dang near broke it. And that's just the type of strength that he produces.
Eagles ball.
Cook taking it up. Calling over to Gabe Short. Over to back to Cook. Mason Meyer coming up top. Shot by Mason Meyer is good. Bang.
49-52, keeping it within 3. They just got to hold him.
Johnson dribbling it up. Looking for an open pass. Open lane, dribbles over to McGee. Shot short. Rebounded by Cook. Cook on the fast break. Mason Meyer was wide open, but he throws it to him anyway. Shot by Mason Meyer. Short. Defensive rebound by Thompson, taking it up with speed. Kick ball by Tyler Cook. Going in the way of the Panthers. McGee is upset.
What an explosive 20 seconds there. Great defense out of Tyler Cook. Good ball knowledge. Mahoney probably going to toss it to Thompson.
What was that,
They just
foul
got
on Colin Ashby. (52-49), still a close game. 4:23 left to play in the fourth. They apparently know the play. Inbound into the corner for a shot. Short, rebounded by Mason Meyer over to Cook. Takes it up, guarded by Johnson. Looking for a screen from Gabe Short. Gets it, throws it over to Gabe Short. Blocked, shot blocked, Eagles ball. Gives Thompson a little tap on the shoulder. Good sportsmanship by Short.
Thompson just tall and lanky. Perfect basketball player build.
Drive in by Landon Johnson. Finger roll is good.
We sit 51-52 Eagles. Defenses look better. Still 350. Anyone's game.
Landon Johnson with a high field goal percentage with 109.
Cook again.
Cook. Layup is good by Cook. Timeout is called. Tyler Cook with the layup. In a close game like this, I think I would want to give the ball to Tyler Cook or Colin Ashby. Two of the highest free throw percentages on the team. Tyler Cook with a percentage of 81, Colin Ashby with a percentage of 92.9.
Wow. Colin's made 13 out of 14 of his attempts. Another notable one is Mason Meyer, 82.9, 29-35. But if you want some big numbers, Landon Johnson, he only has 53.9, but that's out of 102 attempts.
Gets to the line. His field goal attempts 109 of 191. Cheerleaders with some spectacular flips. Here we go again.
And they roll into frame, and then they run out.
Eagles coming back. Gabe Short still in the game. Landon Johnson, Colin Ashby, Mason Meyer, Tyler Cook.
Eagles looking desperately to hold the defense here.
Eagles actually taking the lead.
But above anything, they got to add on to this. 53-52, that's
away.
one wrong foul away, right?
Yes, sir. Johnson inbounds it to Mahoney. Mahoney saying something to Johnson. Play call. Screen by Burnett. Taken in by, over to McGee. Back to the corner for Mahoney. Shot is up, short. Rebound by Tyler Cook. Down to Gabe Short. Over to Ashby. Get it out the net.
56-52. 3 on the clock. Mahoney with the ball again.
Unselfish play by Gabe Short. Had a free layup and decided he wanted 3. Looking for a screen from Burnett. Johnson picks it up over to McGee. Pump fake.
In the corner again, no coverage. There it is.
Mahoney dribbling off the screen, inbound to Thompson. 8 guys jump. Colin Ashby gets a sneaky steal over to Cook, but he signals to slow it down.
2:40, 56-52.
Over to Mason Meyer. Back screen for Cook, inbound into Landon Johnson. Fadeaway jumper, long. Thompson seems to like to bring the ball up with some pace. Back to Mahoney, back to Thompson, back to Mahoney again.
Open in the corner.
Gabe Short in a battle with Aiden Burnett. Mason Meyer with the block.
Soderman dropping a nasty vertical. Put him on the court.
Intense coaching is the best way to go.
You got swatted chant coming out of our ESPN group over there.
Mahoney with the first free throw, and it's up, and it's in. Liberty Eagles showing some life with sustaining some season-ending injuries in Karan Price. That's a big loss. Second free throw is good.
56-54.
They're now on a press, inbound into Landon Johnson. And back to Tyler Cook. Crosses over, Thompson guarding him, misdirection, loses the ball. Thompson, the great defensive play. Looking to show some life in these Panthers. Inbound into Mahoney.
2 minutes. Still anyone's match.
Liberty up by 2.
They have to hold it here and by all means prevent a 3.
Mahoney wants a screen. Got it, but it wasn't very effective. Into Thompson on Gabe Short. McGee, pump fake into Johnson, guarded by Johnson. With
now it is tied. Eagles needing desperately to put anything on the board right now.
Momentum shifting back to the Panthers, if I'm going to be honest here.
I agree. Their student section sure feels it.
Screened by Gabe Short. Tyler Signason, no. Back screen. Loses it. Dives on it. It's loose. Jump ball. They won't let go. There's a fight. There's a fight. Thompson crashing out. Dustin Ashby getting into it. Give him a tech. Guess ref calls time. We settle all of this.
Very, very angry group behind us as well.
Let's play ball.
Please stop fighting coming out of Zumwalt.
Is that recorded where the refs could go see what happened?
Yes. Liberty
Ruthless student
Liberty
section.
responding, not very happy.
Refs talking to Coach Soderman, other ref talking to head coach of the Panthers. Seems to be Eagles' ball, as Mason Meyer asks where the inbound is supposed to be.
We're looking at a jump ball. Both sides.
Double tap.
Both student sections do not care. They're busy yelling at each other. I think they're more focused on who has the better chance, anything. But as the game resumes, Liberty student section needs a little bit more life in it. There we go.
One of our broadcasters, ESPN professionals. Mason Meyer coming up, inbounded over to Landon Johnson. Both student sections are getting really loud. Over to Short, meant for probably Tyler Cook. Over to Cook. Wants a screen from Gabe. As the clock winds down, still tied, 1 minute left to play. Over to Meyer, down to Johnson. Backs down, spin move, foul.
That's a call.
Cannot let history repeat itself.
Please, no more laying on the ground and scrambling for the ball. We're a little bit better than this.
Caden Thornton looking to sub in. As Landon Johnson shoots his first free throw to hopefully take the lead. First free throw is good. Caden Thornton checking in for Colin Ashby.
So in the sake of providing accurate news reporting, what happened with over there is number 4, whether accidentally or unaccidentally, that is up to the beholder, stomped on Landon. Refs did not see it and did not go into play, or did not go into consideration. That is why it was such a heated moment.
Oh, McGee, rebound by Gabe Short. Fouled. Colin Ashby coming back in, probably for free throw purposes, because they have to foul if Liberty gets the ball back. Gabe Short with a strong rebound.
57-56, 28.1.
Coach Soderman showing some life here. Gets
Nasty
it in
throw.
to Mason Meyer, wide open layup, and one!
Oh, I just realized we have half the Eagles over there and the other half are back here.
No
15
threes.
seconds.
You cannot let up a three. You cannot leave McGee open. Timeout called by the Panthers. Eagles showing some life here.
11.8.
Really strong rebound by Gabe Short to take care of the ball for that foul to set up that inbounds play.
Oh, flipping into front. They're still going.
That's
She's
like
still
6
going.
flips.
When one of the last games we called, it was a couple of games ago, the Eagles, they started flipping. The other team's cheerleader squad responded, and it was back and forth for probably a solid 3 minutes of just both teams doing flips.
Student section getting hyped up for that crafty flip. I'm liking the taste of Coach Wheeler over here playing some Metallica. .56 with 11.8 remaining. Panthers probably drawing up something for a three for McGee, if I would assume. Liberty trying to figure out how to stop McGee.
$11.8. No
Soderman
threes.
getting into it. Inbound to Mahoney. Ooh! Foul by Tyler Cook. That's a risky one. 9.8 remaining. Only 2 seconds came off the clock. Still up by 3 in the favor of the Eagles. Inbound to Mahoney.
With the ball again.
They're looking for the last shot.
5 seconds.
Over to McGee.
3.
McGee, step
2,
back
last
3.
second.
Short.
No good.
Layup.
It doesn't matter. And that's game,
Eagles
ladies and
win.
gentlemen.
Eagles win.
Eagles with the win on senior night, 59-58.
Mason Meyer getting hype over here. Jackson Ryan.
59-58 for the end of the season at home. This is our last broadcast of the year. This time next year, you will be seeing a different group of people behind the camera. Good night, everyone.